Oh man. My bad. I hope I didn't just make you yawn. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. So my name is Nick. I am the local South Florida Uber driver. I'm local just because you never really know where I'm gonna be in the next couple days, months, years. But I primarily work in South Florida market. In today's live stream, I am here. I'm still over here. Well, I'm not technically in Orlando right now. I'm over here in Palm Bay. So listen, up north, I'm learning this market, man. I'm definitely learning this market. Uh, Definitely learning this market because everything is such long as you can see, I'm still tired. My bad. I hope I didn't just make you yawn, but like, yeah, listen, this is long rides. It's a little different. It's a difference. It's a very big difference. I should probably put this on. Good morning to everybody, though. Good morning. We are up early. It is the early grind. Pascal, what's up, bro? What's up, man? Good morning. Yeah. You recognize that, huh? Yeah, I mean, I should show Richie. I know Richie will be happy. I should definitely send Richie a picture and be like, yeah, I know you're happy. I know this is. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Um, I'm up here in Palm, bro. Palm Bay. I am dealing with this damn market. This market is different, bro. It is very different. Very, very, very different. Very different than what we're used to down south. Like as I stay up here, I realize more and more why they say don't come up north. Don't. Yeah, I realize more and more why they say don't come up north because it's crazy up here. Oh, bro, it is crazy. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. I'm tired, so I'm gonna go get me some coffee because I really need the coffee now. You know, like sometimes you just drink coffee, but like, nah, I need it. I need it. I need it a lot. But I just drove 50 miles. Well, but again, I'm sorry about that. I don't mean to make you yawn, but because you know they say yawning is contagious. But listen, I'm tired. uh, I have not realized what it feels like to drive that much. Because I don't really drive that much like that, you know? And it's more sporadic, but like, bro, I've done this morning, I've already done I'm probably close to 100 miles. I am probably close to 100 miles, if I'm being honest. If I'm not at 100 miles for this morning, then I don't know. I am in Palm Bay, well, Melbourne. I'm in Melbourne. So Palm Bay, Melbourne area. I'm trying to get out of the camera, my bad. Yeah, I am far. I am far. So this was like a bad science experiment that I just can't let go. Yeah. But hey, you know, I mean, it's different. It's very different. I enjoy it being different, but I just don't enjoy having to make money. I'm honestly thinking about doing DoorDash today, but I know it's hot and it's really hot. So yeah, about that. uh Clip says looking good, looking good. Thank you, thank you. Good morning to you. Good morning. Um, I'm just tired. I am stopping here at Starbucks. I haven't put in my order yet, but I am definitely stopping here at Starbucks because yeah, we need it right now. I don't know. Maybe it's because I went live, but now I can't stop yawning. That's crazy. I've yawned like 5 times in the last couple minutes. Yeah, it's probably because I went live. Now my body is like, no, don't get on camera. You're tired. Wrong. Starbucks. Dang it. This is Starbucks and Target. I don't like Target. Starbucks are not the same as regular Starbucks. I know this is like real first world problems at this point. But good morning to everybody. Good morning. I hope you guys are up. I hope you guys are doing better than I am right now. So, like I said, I've driven 50 miles. So, well, no, I'm probably up to 100 miles. That last ride was 50 miles. I got $1 per mile, so I'm up $50. Yeah. I don't want to go into the Starbucks, man. Dang. I really don't want to go into... I hate Target Starbuckses. Target Starbuckses are But good morning. Clip. I did get some rest. It's just I'm tired because I've been driving a lot more. The mileage here is crazy. I know you don't get it. Like, I'm doing what I could normally make $50-$60 without doing this many miles. Normally like in 20 miles, 30 miles. Like, it's not, and I mean that's still a lot of miles. Don't get me wrong. I'm talking about the miles like I don't do a lot of miles. I do a lot of miles, but I do them in spurts, if that makes sense. Because down south, everything is close. The way that we make our money is avoiding traffic. Well, the way that I make my money is avoiding traffic. You know, there are guys that do different things, but yeah, I make my money by avoiding traffic, going in the direction of where traffic is not. So that's how I make my money. Like I said, different people do different things. Yeah, if I could avoid traffic, I could make a lot of money. Well, I can make decent money, especially when it's not the off season. Up here, it's different, man. You gotta drive. I don't know. I mean, to really, like, obviously, I've only been up here, this is my 3rd day now. It's on my 3rd day. I mean, I'm from Miami, but like, this is my 3rd day being in a different market. And the difference is that the rides pay so low that you got to turn up the mileage, in other words. So, like, that was a 50. No, that was more than 50. I keep saying that was a 50 because I got paid $50. But that was like a 65, 70 mile ride, if that makes sense. $50 for 75 miles. It's not the greatest of rides. Obviously, I have on Comfort, but even Comfort doesn't pay that well. And it's slower. So, you know, I'm kind of just driving around when I'm trying to do Comfort. And so this is I hope this makes sense, because right now I feel like I'm rambling. Blame it on me being tired. So yes, you can ride around on Comfort up here, but the Comfort pings don't come like that. So I'm more so driving and wasting energy, which is cool. I mean, I guess it's not that expensive. You know, whatever. It's all right. Yeah, I guess. So you can ride around on Comfort, but it's just not like that. So I turn on X because I want to get paid. I prefer to be paid while I'm outside. So while I have this app on, I want to make money. You know, I don't want to just drive around or sit in a parking lot, if that makes sense. That's how I like to move. That's like how I like to operate. Unless I know that a big ride is coming. Like, if there's a big ride, then I know it's coming, okay, I can sit in this area because I know that I'm going to get a big ride. So there's certain areas, like certain hotels that I'll wait at, like the W, the Hilton, you know, the one down in Miami, Enoch, what is it? I can't think of what the name is, but Enoch on the beach, Eden Hotel. I'm thinking of Enoch. You know, there's certain hotels that you know that you're going to get a good ride from. I'll hang out at those hotels, you know, like being in South Beach, being in Brickell, being in certain areas. Yeah, you could get a big ride. Up here, iDrive is the spot, but iDrive is full of traffic. It's full of traffic. It's traffic. It's traffic. It's bumper to bumper traffic. So obviously, I don't want to sit in traffic. You don't want to sit in traffic. I'll sit in traffic. So I go to, like, when I talk about Miami, I go to Miami and I sit in traffic, but I know I'm gonna get rides. I know I'm gonna make money. Up here, I'm sitting in traffic for nothing because I'm just sitting in traffic. I can get from one end to one end and not get a good request. That's crazy. That's very crazy. So yeah, I'm more so complaining. Don't get me wrong. But yeah, so the way that I make money up here so far in these 3 days, the way that I've hit $200, I don't know if you've seen my video. Yesterday I made $250. The day before that I made about $140. No, I made $170 with the tips. So, I've been making $200. The way that I've been doing that is UberX. UberX, doing a mixture of airport and street. Going to the air, like yesterday was a lot of more airport. The day before that was a lot more street. So doing a mixture, but taking longer rides, because the longer rides are paying me more of what I want. Better hourly, better money. It isn't great miles to money ratio, but it's great time to money ratio, which is what I care more about. I know all of that doesn't make sense, but I prefer the time. When I look at a ride, as I always say, I want half of what the time it's gonna take to be paid to me. $20, 20-minute ride, $10. 30-minute ride, $15. You get the point. So I care about the time because my time is more valuable than the mileage. Obviously, I rent my car. If this car breaks down, I call a tow truck and they take their car back and I get another one. That ain't my problem. I don't care what happens to this car at that point because it's a rental. It's not mine. I mean, I still think that if I had my own personal car, I wouldn't care about mileage, but as of right now, I'm not even in that situation. So I care about time more so than anything. So I'm doing a lot of miles. So like it's $50 to like 75 miles, 60 miles, whatever. I gotta look at the offer. But that's not a great miles to money ratio. But $50 for an hour's worth of my time is. That's $50 an hour, if you get what I'm saying. So that's why I'm saying, like, I'm doing more miles and I'm feeling it. I'm definitely feeling it. I hope all of that made sense. You guys know I'm rambling. My mind is like tired. Because when you drive more miles, it's like I'm working more. That's just what it is. Down south, the difference is that I can get a fairly decent, how can I say it? Most requests down south will come $1 per mile. It's very easy to get $1 per mile. That's what a lot of people care about, $1 per mile. And so they'll pay you $1 per mile. The problem is because of our traffic, it'll take so long. So a 20-mile trip, let's say, is paying you $20. That sounds great if you just care about $1 per mile. But it's not great because that 20-mile trip will take you an hour. And that's the worst thing that you could do because you're just sitting in traffic. If that makes sense. So it's a different market. Up here, I don't have to worry about traffic as much as long as I don't go on iDrive. iDrive is like a death wish. Well, I ain't going to say it's a death wish. But iDrive is where the traffic is. International Drive is where all of the hotels are, all of the restaurants are that are super close to the theme parks. So usually when you go on International Drive, you're basically going to the theme parks. That's why people like them. And it's a jam-packed area because it's nothing but theme parks. I mean, it's so close to the theme parks. When you Google Orlando and you Google, I wanna stay somewhere in Orlando near the theme park, it's gonna be on International Drive. Now, if you pick somewhere else because those places are booked, then that's when you start going all out in other places and all of that stuff. So yeah, yeah, that's the difference. So when I'm complaining, it's more so I'm just realizing it's a difference. I'm not trying to complain. I'm just giving you the difference in the market, if that makes sense. It's not what I'm used to. I'm used to, okay, if this is paying me $20, it's at least $1 per mile. So that's why I care about the time. But here it's like I could get paid $50 for 65 miles. And it takes an hour and 5 minutes. So it's a really good offer for what I like, but not really good in terms of dollar per mile. Not really good at all. It's really that's the funny thing. Down south, it's really easy to get $1 per mile. Up here, up north, is really hard to get $1 per mile. So I gotta change my metrics. I don't know. I mean, I've been taking rides because I'm trying to make money, obviously. Like I said, yesterday I made $250. To the day before that I made $170. So this is a Monday. I don't put a whole lot of stock into it. Obviously, it's a weekday. That was the weekend. So realistically, I should have made like 300 yesterday. But I just did a lot of driving. I did a lot of driving. And it's hard to capture that stuff because it's just driving. And that's why, like, with the vlog stuff, like, I can't really capture a whole bunch of it because I'm more so just looking at open road. I don't want people to be, like, bored while they watching the video. I mean, it's still kind of sort of boring, but it's like, yeah, oh, man, is he ever going to get there? So I hope all of that makes sense. But that is the dilemma. When you go to a different market, you gotta have to adjust. So in my case, I'm having to adjust to this market. I mean, I don't have to. Obviously, I don't have to. I could go back home. Again, Orlando is like 3-4 hours away from my house, from where I'm at. I mean, Orlando. South Florida is like 3-4 hours away. So I can easily go back. But that's the point, you know? That's the point. Trying a different area, learning a different market, trying to adjust and see if I can keep making the money. And so far I have, but you know, it's different. It's very different. See, like, I'm traveling right now and this is a cruise. Like, I'm cruising. This right now, I can guarantee right now, right now in Miami, the traffic is jam-packed. I can guarantee you. Like, I've literally driven, I don't know, 20, 30 miles, no problem. But on the flip side, if I was in Miami, I would still be back at that light. Because the traffic is just different. The traffic is way different. But all right, so I've been complaining a little bit too much. How are you guys doing? Is everything fine? How are you all making out? I'm gonna head over here to this car wash because I haven't washed the car. Unfortunately, with this black paint, with the people that had this car before me, I mean, you know, they don't really care about these cars because the paint is just kind of like, yeah, whatever. You got fingerprints imprinted in the paint, which is really bad. Really, really, really bad. But I mean, it is what it is. Damn. Oh, okay. So everybody at this car wash, huh? Everybody's at the car wash. Everybody is at the car wash. All right. So that's interesting. Everybody at the car wash. I mean, it is 10 o'clock, so I guess I should expect that. So I just go to El Car Wash. El Car Wash is all over the place. Down here in Florida, it's everywhere. So I have, yeah. So I mean, you can't really see it, but the little thing reads my license plate, and I'm in there. All right, we good to go? So I always have to let them know, because they know a lot of people with these Teslas don't really know how to do the car wash. So it is a car wash mode. Yeah, it is a car wash mode. So let me hold on. Let me put the little thing on. Let me make sure, because it's gonna get loud. So let me make sure that the thing is. How do I do it? No. Now I can't remember how to do this. Oh man. Well, I don't know. If it gets loud, I'm sorry, guys. I forgot how to turn on the. I don't know. That's interesting. I forgot how to turn on the. Wow. Okay. How do I turn on my thing? All right, so I can't really. So loud. I was trying, so I learned how to put the. I learned how to put the isolation mode on, but I don't know if it's still in isolation mode. So if you hear all of this noise, I'm sorry. It ain't my fault. I'm at a car wash though. But let me see. You say we need to come. I need to come to Atlanta. Oh, yeah. I'm over here complaining about international drive traffic. You want me to come to Atlanta? Oh Lord. Oh Lord. You want me to have gray hairs or something? Because like, yeah, Atlanta traffic is crazy. Nah, bro. That's a setup. That's a setup. That's a setup. I've been through Atlanta. Atlanta traffic is crazy. Y'all see Neon trying to set me up. I'm over here talking about the traffic, and Neon wants me to go to Atlanta. Atlanta is one of the worst places. It's the top 5 of bad traffic. Top 5. Miami is like number 5. Atlanta is like number 2. Yeah, you trying to set me up. It's all good, man. I understand. I see how you feel. I see how you feel. Nah, I'm kidding. Atlanta's. I do want to go to Atlanta. But I tried. I wanted to come in the state of Florida because, like, when you come out of the state of Florida, it's a process. I mean, when I say it's a process, like I have to have a driver's license in the area. So I would have to change my driver's license to the state of Georgia to be able to work in Georgia. I think that's what it is. I think. I don't know, but I'll find out because yeah, I'll find out. But I mean, this is a rental, so I got to look. I definitely got to look at like rental car companies in the area. Cause I'm not driving my personal car up there. I'm gonna be honest, I ain't driving my personal car. Nah. So I gotta look at rental car companies in the area. But yeah, Neon says if you have a strategy, Atlanta is $30 to $40 easily for me. Yes, sir. No. I know there's a lot of money to be made in Atlanta. I'm more so kidding. Well, I know the traffic. Obviously, we all know the traffic. I gotta point out the traffic because in my heart of heart, I gotta point out the traffic. I'm gonna be honest. I gotta point out the traffic because Atlanta is not just a regular place. It's the traffic. Like this traffic that that I'm going through up here in Orlando, yeah, whatever. But Atlanta traffic is different. Atlanta traffic is different. So I gotta say that first. But yeah, no, it's a lot of money to be made in definitely a lot of money, a lot of money, a lot of money to be made in Atlanta. Definitely a lot of money. So I agree with you. I agree with you. $30 to $40 an hour is easy. I would think. You know what I'm saying? I would think. Because that's what I do down south. I mean, well, obviously, I gotta preface everything with it's harder now because this is an off season, but that's why I'm trying to go to different places. Because while it may be our off season, like you're saying in Atlanta, y'all, it's this ain't y'all off season. You know what I'm saying? So I can still make the money the way that I want to make the money. In other words, yeah, because like during our normal season, during our season, I make about $30 to $40 an hour. Really like 50. But yeah, we gonna say like $30 to $40. So I mean I do about three well, I do $200 a day. And then my tips come in and my tips usually bring me up to like 250, 260, 300. Yeah, so that's usually what it is. But yeah, I definitely check out. But that's the whole point of this. I want to I want to go to different markets. So right now I'm here in Orlando. I'm here in Orlando. Technically, I'm somewhere. I'm somewhere out here. But yeah, man. I am gonna wash the. I'm gonna dry the car because when you come to these car washes, let me show you guys. Oh boy. So you guys can kind of see, still not like super clean. So yeah. So it's gonna get a lot loud. So here's what I'm gonna do: keep you guys in the car, so that way you don't hear the loudness of the vacuum. I'll be right back. Almost back. Wrapping it up. Wrapping it up. Oh, like clean feet. Make sure everything is clean. Give it the last little once over. All right. Yeah. All the way to good. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. This isn't my normal detail wash. Oh, okay. All right. Sorry, sorry. Woo. This isn't my normal detail wash. Oh, yeah. Um, Definitely not my normal detail wash. Because the car just has so many smudges and stuff from previous use. It don't make sense to. I can, but like I can't take that stuff out unless I'm gonna wax it. Unless I'm really like gonna basically put a new paint job on it. So I'm not doing none of that stuff because I don't care. So yeah, the ultimate answer is I'm gonna just have to deal with it. But how's everybody doing? How are you guys? I am back. Um, woo, I'm hot. I need to go charge. Definitely need to go charge. All right, so let's see where we at with it. Um, Damn, just a 32-cent charger. I don't know if I want to go to the 32-cent charger. If I want to go to the regular charger. Um, let's see. Oh, that's 34 cents. That's 37. That's 33. 36. Yeah, so it looks like I done missed my. I could go to Winter Park. So I can go charge up at Winter Park, um, which is really close to. Yeah, I'm gonna go charge at Winter Park. Oh, I can't get there. Can I get there? Let's see. Let's see. Can I get to Winter Park? No, I can't get to Winter Park. Let me charge up a little bit. I'm gonna charge up right here. Um, Missed the stops. Missed the Starbucks, man. Okay. Damn, y'all not gonna move for the. Look at this. They won't move. They won't move. This guy's really not gonna move. That's crazy. They are really not gonna move for the damn ambulance. They are really not gonna move. Damn. It really wasn't gonna move. Oh man. What did I just do? I don't know what I just did. What did I do? Oh, okay. Yep. My bad. I have no clue what was just happening. Yeah, so they wouldn't move the ambulance. And they blaring their sirens. It's like move. But see, this is the thing. People get a driver's license and don't understand the rules of the road. That is the one time that you are legally able to run the light, or at least get out the way. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can get out of the way. If you blocking up an ambulance, if you block up a fire truck, a police car that is literally behind you, Uh, yes, move. Because you will want, and this is how I kind of look at it. If they were coming for your family member, you would want that person to move. You will want that person to get out of the way. It shouldn't even be all of that they had to go through. It's like move. You know what I'm saying? Just because it's not exactly your family member this time, it could be your family member next time, or it could be you. You will want these people to move out of the way. And it's like people just don't know. I don't get it. Like that was something that I was taught in driver. I mean, that's common sense actually. Ain't even something that I had to be taught in driver's ed, but like, you know what I'm saying? Legally, you can run the light at that point. Because you're not running the light. You're moving out of the way of the fire truck. Ah, but, you know, that's neither here nor there. Every state says that their people can't drive, but that's a clear example. That is a clear example. Yeah. Every state says that they have the worst drivers, but like that is a clear example of people not understanding the rules of the road, just making up stuff. Like you can go. Um, dang. So this is the charger. They got all of these chargers. They they got all of these. Damn, I gotta be in the sun. Oh boy. Okay, so my mind, I gotta be in the sun because so this isn't like 150 kilowatt. I mean, this isn't a lower tier charging station, but it is one where they kind of back to back. So he's on that side, and then I'm on this side, and then it would be one for that side, and then that one would be for this side. Um, so if I parked right here, I could get on that one. But and then that's an older Tesla. That's like a real old Tesla. I mean, not that old, but that's an older model Tesla, probably like a 2016. Yeah. So you know, but yeah, people, yeah. So I am only gonna charge up a little bit. Not bad. Just gonna charge up a little bit so I can make sure that I get there. Especially since I'm in the sun. Yeah, Neon says, yeah, people don't know how to merge or zipper merge. They rather get in an accident. Exactly. Yeah. And in that situation, that's an ambulance. It's a fire truck. Like the fire truck is behind you, blazing its horns at you. Like like something has to click in your mind. You need to move. But they waited until the light turned green. That's crazy. Those couple seconds is the difference between somebody's life. I mean, hopefully that's not the case, but it's just the point. Like that, those couple seconds that they waited, that's somebody's life. That very well could be somebody's life. I mean, I hope it's not. I hope that the people, when you see a fire truck or you see an ambulance like that, it's like, I hope, I hope things are okay. You know what I'm saying? I hope they'll be all right. But you just don't know. Like those 3 seconds, like yeah, I know it's like it's almost incidental, but it's like you got a fire truck right behind you. It's not like down the street or it's not like at the corner. It's like they were right behind you. Damn near about to push you out of the way. Like you gotta move at that point. You gotta move. But people don't understand the rules of the road. And like how you're saying, they don't understand how to merge. People just stop in the middle of the road, put their blinker on, and expect you to just let them in. And it's like, no, drive. Why would I just let you in at that point? Because now you're gonna stop my pace. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna stop the flow of traffic. I'm really big on the flow of traffic because I want to either get around you or get away from you. part I learned from being a motorcycle driver. As a motorcycle driver, I want to be next to cars. I'm gonna be honest with you. Cars are crazy. Cars will run you over. Cars are trying to kill you as a motorcycle driver. I need to,